Oh, hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm Leandro.
I'm Hank. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Welcome
too,
to
man.
Ciel Social Club.
Thanks, buddy. It's beautiful.
Thank you very, very much. Yeah, we did a really lovely designer come down from New York and do our floral for us. So, we really tried to keep the aesthetic of the space wonderful.
Awesome. It is brilliant.
My name's Hank Barretts. I'm the beverage director here for Versus Group. I actually grew up in the city. My mom had flower shops in Georgetown. She used to do the flowers to the Riggs Bank before it closed and everything else. She did the flowers to the White House and Christmas decorations. I think they're blessings, honestly, to have these high-end cocktail bars in hotels because you got a lot of funding behind you. So you don't have to, what's the age-old thing about having a lovely cocktail bar is that you don't make money. We are Versus Equity. We are 4 restaurants and a nightclub. We were built off of Heist, which has been our crown jewel for a long time. It was a 2,000 square foot nightclub. We have Costa's, which is a rum bar. We have Morris, which is our second location that we actually opened. It's a very, very classic, kind of more your speed cocktail bar, like hand cut ice, nothing else. And then we opened this in October. This is kind of we wanted to do a lounge space with DJs, but also really run good food and good drinks behind that. Because I feel like a lot of you go to a rooftop and you're eating a burger and you're having a beer, or you're having you don't get a good cocktail often. And I think that's mostly because rooftops are made just to be rooftops. And so we kind of wanted to change the vein here. We wanted to have a beautiful aesthetic. We wanted to have quality products. We wanted to offer great food. And so Ciel was born out of that mentality. Trying to find the right way to say this, but we almost don't have an identity towards our menu. It's more along the lines of you could come in here and get a riff on a Dirty Shirley or a riff on a porn star, or you could be getting a fat washed. We did a truffle oil washed martini in our last menu. So it's kind of I love the world we're in right now because we can 100% be free form. We can put weird stuff on our menu. I have a couple different fermentations on our menu that we then keg. So we get to do the weird things, but then keep them in the vein of what people know. So yes, it's a Dirty Shirley, but we make the lemon lime syrup in-house. We ferment the actual palm juice, so then it becomes carbonated, and then we're using vodka. So if we can flip the thing on its head and still make something that oh, this is something I'd find at a rooftop, we really like to play with it. For our on-tap cocktails, I didn't want to just do something that was boring or just, I can put a French 75 on here. And most importantly, I wanted all of them to be carbonated because it's challenging. And so I wanted to be able to do something playful and accessible, but also in the same vein of being I want to get my creative bartender juices going. Even as far as our 4 grapes cocktail. So verjus is an interesting ingredient we get to use. Reducing down Prosecco and then finishing it with Caravedo Pisco. But before the bartender even starts doing anything, they turn on an aquarium bubbler so we can use fresh juiced grapes as the foam that goes on top of the cocktail. So it's a 3 ingredient drink because there's 2 ounces of batch, an ounce of verjus, and they're shaking that. But then there's also the foam. So we lose the multi-step phases, but the drink itself is delicious. And if the end product is good, I don't think that we're losing anything in the craft, especially if it's consistent. So the last one we do that I think is our best seller, we did 1,000 of them last month, which is, we're talking about volume in a craft cocktail setting, but we make pineapple gum in-house, so we're already adjusting mouthfeel for it. I sous vide mango into sailors. We wanted sous, but it's been gone for the constant supply chain issues. It's been absolutely terrible for a long time. But yeah, so we mango-infused sailors along with reposado tequila, and so all of that goes into a batch. And then from that batch, we then add lime and habanero shrub. So still a quick cocktail, but still very complicated. Your core, you're still making a pineapple tequila cocktail, but we add bitter elements and spice elements, so all of your taste buds get washed with different flavors over the course of it. This is the Margue Caliente, so it is reposado tequila. It is mango-infused salars. It's pineapple gum, lime, and habanero shrub.
I'm sure that habanero shrub plays a good...
Yeah, you're adding acid. I'd say it's... When you build a cocktail, there's so many different ways to add acid into your drink, whether it's vinegar, it's actual citric acid, if you're using tartaric acid, if you're using limes, pineapple. We use guava. We acid adjust guava as our only acid method in other cocktails.
This one I'm excited about. This is one of those cocktails that boasts a flavor that is so fucking familiar, but I can't.
You can't do it. Yeah.
I definitely taste the beeswax
100%
in it.
But it's
and
still
it
like
does.
really refreshing for
Yeah,
being.
it lends like a silkiness to it, and then there's this weird back palate flavor that's so familiar to me.
It's
and I can't
like
put my hand on it.
cardamom.
You know what that flavor is?
What?
It's like maple syrup in yogurt. On the back palate.
For me, a good
Yeah. Oh, wow.
cocktail, a good cocktail made well is depth of flavor, 100%.
All right, guys, so that's about a wrap here at the Ciel Social Club. If you guys are in DC, you should absolutely hit this bar. The drinks are fantastic. They are both simple and complex at the same time, and you guys should not miss it.